Without realizing it, we take everything that happens personally. We make it about us whether or not it actually is. This sense that it's all about me is the main cause of suffering and our sense of limitation, and it isn't as real as it appears to be. Welcome to Letting Go and the Greatest Secret, where we explore the end of your suffering and the beginning of lasting happiness. I'm Hale Dwoskin. Normally, a featured guest joins me for a conversation to share insights into living a life of deep joy and unshakable peace. Every now and then is just you and me, and today is one of those episodes. If you look at your life, there's something that you probably take for granted more than anything else. And that is the sense that you are a person amongst other people. Now, of course, this seems obvious, but what if, just what if, this isn't exactly what's going on? What if your sense that it's all about you is only imagined? If you think about it, does a tree need to think about themselves in order to grow? Does the sun need to think about shining in order to shine? Does anything in nature actually require a sense of me in order to function? What if we're exactly the same? What if right now there really isn't a separate individual? It only appears that way. What if the sense of me and you and they and us, what if that is a phantom that comes after the fact? Young children are not born with this sense. It has to develop over time. And as it develops, what develops with it is a sense of contraction, is a sense of limitation, is a feeling of I'm not enough. Because the more there is this sense of being a separate individual, the more everything else seems to be different than you and a threat. The more you identify as a body, as a mind. But what if this has never been the case? What if already you are boundlessness? What if already there is only wholeness? There is only beingness. There is only one energy appearing as many. Now, just like with everything with what we teach, I'm not asking you to believe this. I'm just making a suggestion and also suggesting that you just keep an open mind and heart. And getting rid of the sense of me is not something a me can do. Not really. You can certainly make it easier for it to fall away, but me can't get rid of itself. But it doesn't need to. If it isn't real already, then there isn't something that needs to be done about it. But there is something that we can do as me, at least apparently. Again, remember, if there is no me, there is no doer, no decider. There's just what's apparently happening. But there are things that can be done by no one that actually seem to make this more obvious, more open, more available. Again, not to you, but just to what is as it is. And so I highly recommend that you just simply stay open, at least to the possibility that you are already freedom, not as a person, but as that which is all. So let's explore that together. In this moment, even though there actually isn't a time, could you just simply pause or stop and notice what's apparently happening? That doesn't require any efforting, any doing, but I'm using words, so it may appear that way. And then see if you can get a sense of how it feels like there's a you there and a me here. There's a you there and there's a room separate from you. Or there's a space, even if you're outside, separate from you. And is that welcomed? Is that what's apparently happening? And let's just examine that appearance. Yes, over time, even though there is no time, it has appeared that way. You've developed all sorts of evidence to support this assumption that you are a separate person. But in this moment, check to see if you can actually find a separate person. There is what's apparently happening. There are sensations, pictures, sounds. There may even be memories. But are they actually happening to you? Do you actually even need a you for what is apparently happening to be happening? As you stay open to this and examine it, you'll start to notice that there actually isn't a separate you. It's just a habit, an assumption, a belief, a contraction within the body. But it isn't the truth. It isn't what is actually real. What if that sense of me both appears real, but isn't? And now just let's run through this again. See if you can get any sense that there's a you experiencing this, that you're seeing, you're hearing, you're feeling, you're thinking. And yes, there is the appearance of thinking and hearing and tasting and touching and seeing and feeling. But does that require any effort? Is there actually a you doing that? Or is it just a thought claiming that after the fact? If you don't go into memory and don't get lost in what you believe, you just look at what's actually apparently happening in this moment. Can you actually find a me? You can imagine a me, you can remember a me, but can you actually find it? What you'll notice as you explore this, or what will be noticed by no one as this is explored, is that the me has always been a phantom, has always been imagined, has never been real. It's appeared real, yet it's always unreal already. What if life includes the appearance of you, but doesn't need a you to happen? It's just what's apparently happening. Just like there is seeing in this moment without the need for a seer. Just like there is hearing in this moment without the need for a hearer. Just like there is thinking and feeling and perceiving without the need for someone to be doing that. What if life is one unified energy, which includes all that's apparently happening, including that body-mind? And what if, just what if, nothing is actually about you, or nothing is actually personal? Yes, of course, there's the appearance of a me and a you. There's an appearance of people. And I'm not denying any of that. But what if this sense of me is a filter? And actually, it's an extreme filter because it appears to block direct perception. There is life happening by itself. There is the one energy without the need for a you to know it, to perceive it, to control it, to understand it, to fix it, to change it. And yet, that appearance of me can be there or be here, however you want to look at it, or just simply be, without changing the fact that there is already boundlessness. There is already one beingness. There is already unicity. There is already freedom. Now, this might seem extreme. It might seem to be a stretch. So see if you can just stay open to it as a possibility. And even if you don't do that, what if it is possible? What if it is actual? What if there is already just one, and all is that already? Okay, good. So I encourage you to listen to this or watch this a few more times. And just don't throw out this perspective or this possibility out of hand. Just simply be open to it. And let's see what happens. I hope you enjoyed our time together. We'll do special ones like this every now and then. And of course, we'll be having plenty of featured guests to share their wisdom and insights with you. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe so you have immediate access to future episodes. Please give us a 5-star rating and share it with the people you care about. These episodes are dedicated to sharing the eternal teachings from the greatest secret and the power of letting go. If you'd like to learn more about my work, my mentor, Lester Levinson's work, and the Sedona Method, please visit www.sedona.com. As you explore our site, you'll learn the key to lasting happiness, success, peace, and emotional well-being. We have books, courses, events, and plenty of free material to explore. Again, go to sedona.com. That's sedona.com. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Letting Go and the Greatest Secret.